back to my channel. It's Rihanna and Niece back again with another video. Today, Gianna and I wanted to give you guys her 4 to 6 month update. That will be an update for a 4-month, 5-month, and 6-month-old baby. So let's get right into this video because there's a lot to cover. So I like to call this period of her life the time of discovery. It feels like she was just discovering and doing so many new things that I could not keep up. But let's start with her height and weight. So we had an appointment on her 4th month and her 6th month anniversary, as Mimi would say, for all you Mariah Carey fans out there. And I don't know if you guys were following some of our vlogs, but her weight during this time was very stable. She did not gain hardly any weight, just a few ounces a month. She stayed right at about 13, 14 pounds, and it was a very, very small increments of weight gain, which honestly had me pretty paranoid at the time. Looking back, I shouldn't have worried about it because she gained so much weight at the beginning. She was just trying to ease it on down before her 6-month growth spurt. During that time, she was about 13, 14 pounds. And her last checkup, she was 25 and a half or 26 inches long. So she's a very tall and lean girl. So that is for height and weight. As you can see, her curls are starting to come in, and she still has that awesome reddish sandy brown hair with gold highlights, as I like to describe it. Well, people always want to touch it. People come up to us all the time and ask about her hair. As far as sleeping and eating, from the very start, Gianna was pretty much sleeping through the night. Like her first night of life, she slept 5 hours straight, which I was told was unheard of. But I will tell you, that 5-month sleep regression hit us hard. Actually started napping well. I don't know if you guys watched our 3-month update, but basically at that time, she would only nap while I was wearing her. Like naps were pretty much non-existent before 4.5 months. But my aunt came over, helped me sleep train her, which was a no-cry sleep training. I do not believe in crying it out, but she helped me put her down for a nap in her crib, in her room, and she started napping in there since about 4 months. Well, 5.5 months rolled around and sleep regression hit us hard, but she started waking up 2, 3, 4 times a night, every night. It was ridiculous, and I was like, is this what people have been going through? Also, my lactation consultant told me it could be because she was more distracted during the day. She was learning all these new things, so she's very distracted during her feeds, so that she would need extra feeds at night, and that could be another reason why she was waking up more at nighttime. But as far as eating, at this time she was not eating any solids. Towards 5 and 6 months, she did start to look at us eat, be very intrigued with what we're putting in our mouth, start to grab at certain things, especially the water bottle, because I drink so much water. That's probably like the thing that she sees me drink and put to my mouth the most. Hi, pretty, what you doing? So I started giving her sips from the water bottle, but as far as food, at that time, we were not feeding her any solid food. Her 4th, 5th, and 6th month were still strictly breastfed. Also, I noticed her feeds were way less, like very quick now, like 3, 4, 5-minute feeds, and they would be far apart during the day, which is also, again, why she was probably waking up more at night. So she would go 3, 4 hours in between feeds during the day because she was so, into everything. Let's get into milestones and development. 4, 5, and 6 months, they're not babies anymore. They're very alert. They're social. They want to be into everything. They want to look at things. They want to talk to you. They want to do things. They want to be seen and see things. So it's just a totally different world. It's just fascinating how they go from this little like pea pod that doesn't do much of anything besides, raise their head up and down to doing everything all of a sudden. So they're just not newborns anymore. It's a little sad, but also super fun. So a big thing for 4, 5, and 6 months was her trying to sit up. It was like that was her main goal, it seemed like before anything else, she just wanted to sit up. So at the beginning, it was very shaky. She could kind of sit up, but she would topple over. But by the 6th month, she was getting to be able to sit up on her own for a few seconds without even like a boppy or back support. So it was pretty cool to watch that progression. Also got back to liking tummy time. So she'll actually be on her tummy for a lot longer. She's starting to struggle crawl. She'll go backwards, side to side. Anywhere but forward. She started rolling over front to back and back to front. Also started laughing. I thought that was so funny. Really laughing, like belly laughing at just different things. Her personality is so funny. She loves people. She's very social. We take her everywhere. I take her out to restaurants. She loves going to like her baby yoga class, her little play group class, and different things like that. So she's very social. I took her to a women's expo and she got to meet Brandy from the Real Housewives of Dallas. She goes to people and very easily, she's always very happy to like get held and meet a new person. She's drooling and teething. Clothes stay soaked to the bone. I'm going through like 3 and 4 bibs a day. Just a lot of drool. You can see the little white teeth coming through. But she also started paying more attention to toys. She held her first stuffy and actually started playing and talking to her toys. She also started blowing bubbles, which had a lot to do with the teething, but I thought was funny. She started doing blowing raspberries and blowing bubbles with her spit, which I'm sure won't be funny like when she's 2 and 3, but it's super cute and funny right now. She also started sticking out her tongue, which I think has a lot to do with teething because I believe the bottom teeth are going to come in first. It just seemed like once it was out, it was just out. Like, I'm looking back at all her pictures at 3, 4, and 5 months, and her tongue's like out in every single one of them. She's also more aware of her body parts, her hands, her feet. She found her feet. She's trying to put them in her mouth, playing with them like they're toys. She's just super interested in the extensions of her body. I've taken her to a couple of my cousin's volleyball games, and she actually will watch it from start to finish and watch the volley of the ball back and forth. And she'll watch the entire game. So she's, I guess, gonna be a sports fan, which I don't know how I feel about that because I really don't like sport. She also loves smiling, talking, and laughing. She loves to scream and talk to other babies and talk in their little secret language that they have. And she still loves her bath time. She still loves her spa time. Bath time is probably her favorite time of the day. We did start upping her baths to every night instead of every other night because I felt her skin and hair were ready for a daily dose of hydration. Good, her skin is clear, no more baby acne, no more eczema, nothing. Her skin's doing really, really well. Her cradle cap is also completely gone. I don't know if you guys watched the video on the cradle cap, but I found a shampoo that literally gets rid of cradle cap. I'll drop that link below. And we have not had any issues since we started using that shampoo. And we don't even have to use that shampoo anymore. We're back to using, you know, a much less expensive shampoo. And we haven't seen any of the cradle cap return. She also had a ton of firsts during this time. She went on her first plane ride to California. And that was super exciting and totally a little bit stressful for me with all the crap you have to pack for a kid on a plane. But it was definitely a successful trip and we had a lot of fun. We also had her first Halloween, and she was Wednesday Addams for Halloween, which was epic. Also had shots at 4 and 6 months, and those went fine. As far as the shots themselves, she doesn't really mind the shots. She'll cry a little bit, and then as soon as I pick her up, she'll stop crying. They did make her really sleepy, and they did give her some vomiting the next day. As far as a mommy update, doing great. Definitely overwhelmed and stressed out with the lack of sleep due to the sleep regression that she's going through. But other than that, doing great. Finally feeling like we're finding a good routine that we can actually stick to and getting the hang of motherhood. So I hope this video is helpful. If you like baby updates, please give this a huge thumbs up. Drop your comments below. I'd love to hear what your little ones are up to right now. And be sure to subscribe to this channel if you like mommy and baby videos. And until the next one, bye.